It might be getting cold outside, and we might be heading into the winter season, but that just means we're going to be featuring some cozy work from home setups. Now, what makes a work from home setup cozy, you might ask? Well, it's a combination of size, aesthetic, color schemes, and lighting. And in today's desk setup review series, brought to you guys by Autonomous, we are looking for work from home desk setups that give us a cozy vibe. Let's jump in. Imad is a software engineer and a tech YouTuber who likes to dabble in a little bit of gaming. Imad uses a MacBook Pro 14-inch on a really nice looking aesthetic stand along with an iPad Pro. He has dual displays that are mounted to a Smart Desk Pro so that he can go between standing and sitting. And when he's sitting, he's using the Ergo Chair Recline. Now, looking at his peripherals of choice, he has a Logitech MX Master mouse with what looks to be a custom-built mechanical keyboard. Imad has some really cool lighting in his setup with some leaf lights that give the whole ambiance a nice warm glow, some desk-mounted LED strips, and an L-shaped light behind his monitors. He's done an awesome job at tucking away a Mac Mini under his desk, and the entire setup looks really clean and inviting. I would honestly rate this setup an 8.5 out of 10, only because the box that he has above his desk look a little bit busy and not that minimalistic, but some people like to show off their tech purchases and show off their tech boxes, others don't. Let's go on to number 2. Northern California can get really cold, damp, wet, and dreary. That's why Lewis's work from home setup really sticks out to me. I love the color of the wood on his Smart Desk Pro combined with the warm ambient lighting that he's using. It almost makes it feel like there should be a hot cup of coffee ready at all times. Now, Lewis is usually rocking a Keychron keyboard to go with his setup, but as you can see, he's got a variety of different keyboards on the wall so that he can go between a Logitech MX Master 3, an MX Mechanical Mini keyboard, or anything he wants. He really has a ton of choices. One of the really cool aspects of Lewis's setup is that he's using a Sony ZV-1 as a webcam for when he wants to stream. This is all hooked up to a custom-built PC, and on either side of his build, he has some Edifier speakers, and above his desk, he has some nice photography that's framed. Now, I would like to see maybe some kind of desk lamp or some other ambient lighting in his setup, but ultimately, I have to give this setup an 8 out of 10 just for the lack of lighting. The third setup that we're going to feature is Alejandro. Now, he's a software developer and an amateur photographer with an absolutely awesome desk setup. Not only does he have a lot of ambient lighting and lighting in front of his screen, but he also has some really cool tech accessories that make the whole setup feel really seamless. Now, at the heart of his setup is a MacBook Pro going into a standalone dock with a one cable connection on top of his Autonomous Smart Desk Pro. He has a widescreen monitor mounted to the back of his desk along with some behind the desk lighting and a variety of different ambient lighting both at eye level, above eye level, and below eye level. Alejandro has really taken his work from home setup seriously in regards to organization and aesthetic. He has some shelves above his desk that match the warm tones and do a great job of reflecting the light behind his monitor back down to eye level. For peripherals, he's using a Logitech MX Mechanical Mini keyboard and an MX Master 3S mouse. And a lot of other decorations in his room are tech themed, including a really cool deconstructed Apple Watch up on his wall. Although this setup is really clean and minimal with good lighting, I don't know if it necessarily screams warm and cozy, but needless to say, I would give this setup a 9.5 out of 10 just because of all the different peripherals he has and how he ties them together. Can you smell the warm coffee yet, or the hot chocolate? I know the weather might not be cold yet in your part of the world, but make sure to comment down below with what your favorite desk setup was. And until next time, it's been Mitchell with Autonomous. Have a good one and see you next time. Peace.